by a guest who brings a truly scientific rigor to the world of words. Leonid Glazychev is a PhD physicist who once spent his days modeling relativistic electron beams. But in the early 90s, he traded his plasma physics for the pioneer days of software localization, co-founding what is now Logos IT. Under his leadership, Logos IT has grown into a global powerhouse, tackling everything from AAA game localization to complex technical documentation. But Leonid isn't just running a business. He's on a mission to move the industry past typo counting toward a more sophisticated, multi-dimensional approach to quality. Leonid, it is a pleasure to have you here today. Welcome.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you so much. And it was a rather long and sophisticated introduction.
Well, we do our best. All right. Well, one of the fun things we like to do on our show is called the lightning round. So it's kind of a fast-paced question and answer session. Just gets the energy rolling for the remainder of the podcast. So I just have some questions to answer, and they can be short answers, and we'll just roll through them, all right? Okay, so plasma physics or software localization, which is more difficult to model?
Obviously, plasma physics, but it's the scientist speaking. A lot of other people involved in IT will probably provide you with a totally different answer, but they've never been in plasma physics.
I'm sure they haven't. All right, next question. What is the most overhyped metric currently being used in the localization industry?
That's simple, even though most of your listeners will probably have never heard about it. The so-called MQM metric has become immensely popular. It's overcomplicated. It has nothing to do with reality, but still, because it's one of the very few published, most people use it. You know, it's like people looking for their lost or dropped keys closer to a street lamp because all the other places are dark. So there is no way to find them anyway. So you are looking closer to the street lamp, even though they may be lying somewhere else in the gutter.
That's funny.
All right. Well, if you could only use one, human creativity or AI efficiency?
Now, if only use one, I'd prefer human. Well, but probably I'm old enough and I'm human enough to make this choice.
Love it.
If you were talking to AI, I'm afraid the answer would be different.
I'm sure it would be. All right. Well, which language, in your experience, is the most unlocalizable due to its cultural nuances?
I would say there is a competition. Two leaders here are the Aboriginal language of New Zealand and Quechua from Peru. With Quechua, the biggest cultural issue is finding those Indians because most of the time they spend in the jungle. So in order to get them up and running and doing something, you first need to catch them, literally.
All right, good. What is one book or resource that every project manager should read to stay curious?
Okay. Is it a good time for a little jest?
Sure. It's always
Okay,
good.
I've written the localization Bible for Logos IT employees. It's short and it kind of summarizes all the major commandments, what the project managers should do and what they should never do. So obviously, you know, being here and being on your podcast, I'm recommending that one, but because all the others cannot read it, just okay, a little bit of self-advertising and self-aggrandizement. Okay, listen to my podcasts and you'll get all the necessary pieces together.
Okay.
We're gonna.
All right, our last lightning round question. Physics is about laws, localization is about rules. Which do you prefer breaking?
Both.
We wouldn't expect any less.
All right.